Hello everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Please like, and comment and share. We're gonna get started very soon. All right. Hello. How are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Okay, cool. So, and we're just gonna start. Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. Rock Mercury here, and welcome to episode 3 of the Rock Mercury Show. I'm super excited to be here with you guys. You know we're going to get into our Twitter trending topics. If you want to see any of the references for where what I'm talking about in the show, you're going to be able to see it on my Twitter, Pop Rock Mercury. Thank you guys for all the gifts, all the comments, all the likes. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for being here right now. And please subscribe, visit rockmercury.com, all of that. Okay, so before we begin on these 4 topics, I'm going to tell you what they are. We're going to be talking about Eminem today. We're going to talk about what Eminem, some drama with Eminem and a cease and desist letter he's sending. We're going to also talk about Doja Cat, her new single, and the new direction that she's going in mainly the new direction she's going in her new music and her new work. Then we're going to talk about Michelle Obama. It's going to be a little controversial, but we're going to talk about that as well. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. And then we have, of course, we got to have our Nicki Minaj moment. So we have Nicki Minaj has been on all 3 episodes that we've talked about so far. Like all 3 of my Rock Mercury episodes, we've talked about Nicki Minaj. Because honestly, what else is there to talk about? Like Nicki Minaj is the moment, is the time. She's owning everything right now. So shout out to Nicki Minaj. We're gonna discuss her as well towards as the final topic for the show. So please stay tuned. Stay tuned in. See if I can. Sorry, you guys, for any of the sound that here. I'm trying to get the cameras as close together as possible so that I can look at both of them at the same time. It's kind of rough. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, I am super excited about this. So, first off, each topic is gonna be 10 minutes long. I have a timer. I got a timer, so I'm gonna make sure that we keep it at exactly 10 minutes long for every single topic. That way, it's easier to edit and post afterwards. I'm going to be sipping on my sea moss today. I have some sea moss with some key lime today. So, shout out to my sister. I love starting off the day with some sea moss, something healthy that's keep the body pure, mineralized. I love sea moss for that. I get my sea moss from Dr. Sebi's son, Victor Bowman, from bilingualbalance.com. But this one right here is from Barbados. My sister brought this one, and it's really a wild-caught sea moss, delicious tasting. Doesn't taste oceany at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into these topics today. But first, let's do our sponsor. Today's episode is sponsored by DigitalEstate.media. That's one of our sponsors today. So DigitalEstate.media is here for you if you're looking for a website, you're looking for a marketing campaign, you're looking for a photo shoot, product photos, direction for your brand, whether you're a small business with one person or whether you have thousands of employees. Digital Estate can support you in your growth as a business and as a business or even a personal. Because some people who go to Digital Estate are just trying to organize their family. They want to have something to market a family reunion or something like that. So there's a lot of different reasons you may want to market or have a website. So Digital Estate can help you no matter what that reason is. So thank you to Digital Estate. You can find them on my website, rockmercury.com. Click on partners, and you'll see the link right there. Also, you can go to digitalestate.media. You can find them there as well. Okay, so yes, thank you to Digital Estate. Let's get into our first topic. I'm going to start this timer because I have a lot to say about this one. And yeah, we're gonna go to our first topic, and let's start. So today's first topic, we are discussing Eminem saying that sending Vivek Ramswamy, which I hope that's how you say his name, a cease and desist letter demanding he stop rapping his music on the campaign trail. Now, this rubbed me the wrong way, to be honest. Like I don't like going into politics too much. I mean, I may dabble in it in here. I do read about it, and I'll keep up to date with what I can. Um, and I do know who Vivek Ramaswamy is, even though I don't know how to say his name the best way. He is a great candidate on the conservative side of the ticket, and he has a lot of great passion and care for America and wanting us to get out of the hole that we're in a lot of ways. You know, I love America, so I'm not saying that America is a whole in total, but like there's a lot of things we're going through right now, and Vivek I feel like is a positive force in that. And the reason I'm saying that is because I don't see Eminem having the same energy for other toxic forms of people who may be rapping his lyrics out on public, or I just it feels like he's attacking directly into the conservative party, I guess, or to Vivek. Like he's I don't know, this whole story just rubs me the wrong way because it's like Eminem's lyrics are very violent, very toxic. I like Eminem. I'm a fan of him. My own lyrics are violent and toxic. You know, my lyrics to my own songs, and I'm trying to shift away from that. And we're going to talk about that in a few more topics as well from the show because I have something else to say about toxic lyrics. But it just seems really off to me that Eminem is choosing to put any energy towards getting his song from being rapped. I guess Vivek is rapping the song during his debates or something or his campaign. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't think it's that big of a deal, and I just don't see the same energy for other people who have sampled. You know, he's cleared samples that I think shouldn't have been cleared. He's been featured on different songs and promoted different messages that I don't think should be promoted. Like I just don't know. It just seems weird to have somebody as family forward as Vivek Ramaswamy, who honestly is laughing at the situation. He's saying, he tweeted, he tweeted to troll Eminem like today with that. 15 hours ago, he tweeted, "Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?" He didn't. He didn't just say what I think he did he? And he added Eminem. He added him and put like the little smiling emoji with the sweat drop coming down. It's like, oh, what? Like, because the hypocrisy is out through the roof at this point, you know? I don't think that Vivek meant any harm by this situation, by him rapping it. I think that at this point, Eminem is part of American culture, and he was, you know, referencing something that we all know and we all recognize. And that he's probably a fan of Eminem as well, so he's probably shocked. I'm sure Vivek is like, what in the world? Like, to be able to even rap Eminem lyrics means you're most likely a supporter or fan. You know, Vivek seems like a very genuine person, not like the George Santos or some other people who may not be as real, you know, as authentic, meaning like a people person. I think Vivek is more of a people person. I mean, besides Trump, I feel like he's the other top pick for the Conservative Party. You know, Vivek. I hope that he wins. If it's between, you know, if Trump is not able to run, then I hope that he wins. He's a great second option, I believe, because in my eyes, I'm still, you know, I think Trump is still number one when it comes to any option we have. I can't stand what's going on now. That's why I'm not going to that's why I don't really like go into politics too often because it's like, you know, what they're doing to Trump is crazy. It's so sad. But yeah, he's my number one option. But Vivek is my number two option, my close number two. And I don't know. It just feels like a big publicity thing. Like I guess Eminem is part of the blue hair liberals, which is weird because I would think he's more conservative. I would think he'd be honored to have the Conservative Party, you know, promoting his music. He lets his music be promoted on all types of other things. He doesn't talk mess when somebody's twerking to his music or somebody's going through shooting guns in the air to his music or doing violence. You know, promote like his music is literally promoting violence in certain songs. And so it's like, how are you going to promote what you promote, but then go and say, oh wait, he's over there trying to fight for families in America, trying to fight for the improvement and the progression of America. Let me stop him from using my music. It's like I look at Vivek Ramaswamy as someone who's pushing America forward, who has great values, who wants to share those values and spread those values in America. And so I'm bothered by Eminem. I kind of lose a little bit of respect for him for this. I know you may think like, well, why didn't you use respect for him when he was doing violence, whatever? Well, I mean, it's rap music. It's art. It's an art form, you know. And I mean, I just like the music I like, and so I'm just surprised that he would go to these lanes and promote it. You know, it's getting promoted everywhere. Everybody's covering the story of Eminem sending this, and I don't know. It says Eminem has turned into such a somehow Jake Shields says Eminem has turned into such a dork that he makes Vivek look cool. Ooh, and that's the other part right there. That's what it says on my. And you can see this on my Twitter. I put it on my Twitter thread. It says Rock Mercury Show episode 3. You can see these references. You can look at the comments and see that people are, you know, Vivek is looking cooler than Eminem. And if you see Vivek Ramaswamy, it's not that no shade to him. I'm not actually. I'm gonna follow him now. I don't even know if I follow him right now. Let me follow him. No shade to him at all. I don't follow him. I'm gonna follow him right now because I do support him. Um, it's 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 crazy that he's able to make Eminem of all like Eminem is able to make Vivek look cool, and Vivek is not like a naturally cool person. You wouldn't look at him and be like, "Oh, he's so cool, he's so cool." I think he's a good businessman. He's like very well spoken. I think he cares about America, but like to make for Eminem to do something so shady, slim shady, that it makes Vivek look cool. It looks like Eminem's a Karen now. You know, that is the part that I'm just like I'm very confused by. I'm like, Eminem, are you serious? Like, is this really what you're going to stand by? This is a sword you're you're gonna stand on and be for? Like, what is the point? You know? What's the point? It doesn't make any sense at all. So I feel like this is definitely an L for Eminem. If anybody knows Eminem's lyrics, I'm just a little bit surprised by this. Maybe it's his team doing it, but I'm pretty sure that if his team's doing it, it's him pushing it and saying, no, I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to, if you're going to let some strippers twerk and fall down on the pole, leg split, to your music, Eminem, then why can't you let somebody who is fighting for America use a part of your song that they feel helps to translate a message of progression for America that they're trying to spread? Why stop that? Why put a roadblock? And it's a silly roadblock at that. What is this going to do? This is only giving him more attention. He just promoted Vivek even more. Some people never even heard about Vivek Ramaswamy. Some people never in their life heard about him. But yet, he's over here promoting him. Like, now that now that Eminem has directly responded to it, it's like, you're promoting this man, and now he's going to even have more eyes on him. So, I'm thankful. Like I said, I am a conservative. I'm a proud conservative. I used to be part of the blue hair liberal, whatever. I don't diss anybody who's part of that. I do kind of diss them, but it's just very much like, I don't know. It's very bizarre to see him do something so whack. You know, I think of Eminem as so cool. When I hear his music, I'm just like, I can't help but like bop down, like bop and go for it. Like he's fire. You know, he's completely fire. So I don't understand how this happened or why this is going on, but he's over here doing this. Like, he's over here like sending cease and desist to politicians. Like, what? I don't know. It's a bad business move. Like, what's going on with Eminem? Like, why would he? I don't know. It's just weird. Like, how are you going to promote violence or promote all these dysfunctions and, you know, his unstable music, and then be like, oh my gosh, like, Vivek, stop using my songs in your music, stop using my songs in your promotion, like, all that. It's like, what's the point? Like, what are you doing? You know, what's the real point, Vivek? So it's not Vivek, Eminem, like, what do you have against Vivek so much? But like I said, at the end of the day, it's an L for Eminem and a W for Vivek. You know, it's an L for, and somebody said it's his own beliefs. Man, can't hate for that. Yeah, I can. It's ridiculous. I think it's ridiculous because if your beliefs are hypocritical, I am gonna hate on that. That's crazy. You're gonna talk about, you know, violence and disrespecting women all the time and this, you know, all kind of taboo topics, but then you're gonna be upset when somebody is you know, using your music in a message of positivity towards America. That's an issue. So Eminem, definitely an L. Vivek, definitely a W for you. Good job on that promotion. Good job on getting promoted by Eminem. So, all right, and that's that topic. We're going to go into our next topic, but first we're going to say a little bit from our sponsor. So, first, shout out to Ashley. I don't know if Ashley's still here, but hello, love. I hope you're doing so well. Hope you're doing so well today. I'm taking another sip of my sea moss right here. I feel like this, slurping it like that. Delicious. Get your sea moss, wild crafted sea moss, so good. All right, so today's other sponsor, we already talked about digital estate, but today's other sponsor is SlayRealEstate.world. That's right, that's SlayRealEstate.world, SLAY realestate.world. And if you're looking for investment properties, rentals, like purchasing, new build, buying a home, or whatever it may be in your real estate journey, oh my gosh, Slay Real Estate would love to support you on that journey. Visit SlayRealEstate.world. You can connect with them on my website, rockmercury.com. Click on partners and you'll be able to get right to them, and they'll be able to connect you with a real estate professional to support you in your journey. It can get very confusing when you're in that real estate world. I myself am a realtor, and this is my company. It's my company. So I want to make sure that you guys are understanding that there's support out there. You're not going to benefit in any way by not having a real estate professional by your side. It's super important to have that. It can give, like I said, you can end up losing a lot of money. You can end up losing your dream property by not having support through this very kind of constantly shifting world of real estate, because the laws are constantly shifting and therefore real estate's constantly shifting. So you want to make sure that you are supported and represented. Fabric says, you ever eat sea moss gel? Yes, I have, and you can also use it on your skin, in your hair. Sea moss gel is very powerful, very mineral rich. So I'm a very big fan of sea moss gel. And then Aaron. Hello, Aaron. How's it going? Good to see you. We're going to go into our next topic right now, you guys. Oh my goodness, our next topic. Let me go ahead and get it up right here. So this next topic, we're gonna start off. Let me put the timer on, because I got something to say about this. Oh my god, are they really about to cut grass right in front of my house? Oh, whatever. It's part of having a big yard. I think it's the grass cutting day. All right. Anyway, sorry for the noise in the background. Let me go ahead and start this timer right now. All right. So the next topic for today is Doja Cat. We're gonna be discussing Doja Cat, her new single called Demons, and the cover art for this single called Demons, and the direction she's going in her music right now, and her artistic direction, which I've kind of like tapped on a few times within our lives when we're playing Fortnite. I think I've like discussed it a little bit, but I haven't gone deeper into it. So I want to just discuss a little bit about Doja Cat first before I even continue this. I am a supporter of Doja Cat. I do have love for her. I think that she is a true artist, and that she is a good person overall. Now, I do want to discuss this new single, and I want to discuss what's Hollywood, the music industry, all that kind of stuff. I want to discuss that real quick. I only have 10 minutes, so I'm going to go right into it. So, Doja Cat's new single is called Demons. I saw part of the clip of it, of the trailer for it, and the actual photo of it. She's like upside down in an all black kind of demon outfit or a look. I don't know if she's body painted or whatever. She's upside down in the corner of the room, and there's it's kind of like an 80s, or I think like an 80s style living room with like a lazy boy couch, and in the carpet, there's carpet on the ground. In the carpet, she has imprinted the word demons on there. She put demons on the floor, right? And it's like a diagonal and stuff. And she's like smiling very creepily and has her hand on the wall like that. Straight out. I can't do it in here because it's too tight. But she has her hand on the wall and she's upside down, right? And she's basically being a demon because it's demons. That's what the title is. So when I first see the image, I won't lie, it triggered me. The music industry is a very dark, demonic industry. I know people say that, but they don't realize that it really is. I've been part of it for most of my life. My grandfather was part of it as well. He's a big in the music industry. When I was growing up, my dad's part of it. I've been in the music industry. I grew up in Hollywood specifically, where Doja Cat is. At most of the time, she's in Hollywood. it's a very demonic place, and I mean like real people who are Luciferian, um, who follow and worship the devil, and do sacrifices, all that type of stuff. I know people don't want to say that and all that, but these things happen in Hollywood allegedly. Allegedly, this case. I don't know who I get sued by. I might get sued by Hollywood itself. Anyway, these things happen in Hollywood. I've seen things that I'll never be able to unsee. It's a very dark world there. And so I remember at first I thought she was trolling everyone when people were saying like, "Oh, you're part of the Illuminati, you're part of the Illuminati now, you're part of the Illuminati, Doja Cat." And she was like saying, "Yes, I am," and she was like doing all this stuff and oh my god, like all doing all this craziness, right? First she was doing that, and I thought, okay, she's just gonna be trolling us. And this is before all the new artwork for her new Scarlet album has been coming out, and this is not even her first. This is not even her first one. Her first like demonic kind of like imagery that she's done for a project yet. This is I think it's her second album from this her second single from the Scarlet Project. And the first one was demonic as heck too. And she was like in a relationship with the devil. She's like cutting like an embryo or some kind of demonic pod. She's cutting open and talking about she's the devil, she's a bad little bee, she's a rebel, she has 1 foot to the pedal. You're like the songs are catchy, but she's like really committing to that demonic type of imagery, and then her boyfriend too seems like not a good situation. I mean, from what I've read about her boyfriend, he seems very problematic, and people called that out, including her supporters and fans. And she seemed to kind of turn on her fans. In fact, somebody in here, Jake, is saying Doja Cat doesn't like her fans. She's garbage. A lot of people feel that way now. I've seen a lot of comments feeling like, oh, she turned her back on her fans. Like she's the one that told us to call us the kittens. I know. I remember she did say, "Hey, what are we gonna call ourselves? We're the kittens now, whatever." And now she flipped on that, and she's not for that. For me personally, my Mercuryans, I love and support my Mercuryans. I'm so thankful. I have the rockers and Mercuryans. My rockers too. I support my rockers and my Mercuryans. I would never turn around and be like, "Oh, if you guys call yourselves rockers and Mercuryans, then you guys are crazy. You need to get a life and get a job." Da da da. I would never do that. That's something I would personally never do. But who knows what she's been through, because she has the same management team. Let's not forget this: the same management team and producers as Britney Spears, and we all know what happened to Britney Spears. We all see what's going on with Britney Spears. In fact, she was our topic yesterday when we talked about her divorce and what she's gone through in the industry. So when it comes to what Doja's going through and why she may be lashing out at the wrong people, her fans, the ones who brought her to the space she's in, even if she's trying to do it in an artistic way and be like, "Oh, I'm free now. Only the real people who F with me are here, and my other fake fans are gone." It's like, I don't know if that's true completely. Like, people don't like when they commit to you and are really part of your fandom, and they call themselves kittens, and maybe they even get tattoos that say kittens on there. I'm a kitten, I'm Doja Cat, whatever. Like, they don't like when they're told that they don't matter anymore to their favorite celebrity. Even if she's talking to the haters, she's like, it still goes to all of them. Like, they all still hear it, which is one of the reasons why I don't even respond to haters anymore. There's been multiple haters in this live right now. I've not mentioned not one of them. All I did was block, mute, block, mute, block, mute. I just get rid of them. I'm not going to discuss that with them, because guess what? I have supporters here who don't deserve to hear negativity, who deserve to, if they're going to be here supporting me, I want them to know that I care about them. I want their well-being. I care, like, even the sponsors I have, they're all for things that are going to promote you in life, like going to help you and support you in life. And so when I see this demons artwork and stuff, like, it's triggering at first to me, because I lost one of my closest best friends in life. She was a celebrity as well. She was part of the group called GRL. Love her, Simone Battle. Shout out, rest in peace, rest in power. Love you so much. Before she had passed away, I was with her, and if people know how she took her. She chose to not exist. I don't know. She took her life. I don't know how to say it another way. I was there not long before this happened, and I remember her saying that there was something in the corner of her room, and I was in the corner of her bedroom, and I saw there was this energy in the corner of this room, and there was carpet on the floor too. But it wasn't exactly like this room in here. It kind of was though in a way. Like, it's kind of similar to this room, but not exactly. And there was like something, energy in the corner, and she felt like it was saying something to her. It was speaking to her. I don't really share this often, but like when I saw this picture, it reminded me of that moment. And the next day, my best friend, one of my best friends in the world, was gone. The next morning she was gone. And these demons are real. These spirits, these forces are real things, and I don't find it funny. I don't find it like I don't know. I don't like playing in that realm. So I don't know if she's doing it for the full artistic character of the Scarlet character that she's going to be portraying through her new album, Scarlet. I don't know what it is, but it rubs me the wrong way. I don't feel comfortable watching it. Even when I watch her last video for the I Said What I Said, or what is that song called? I Said What I Said. I'd rather be famous instead. I don't know what that song is. I don't know what that song exactly means, or the word that in the title of it. But even that song in that video, I didn't really enjoy. I didn't really enjoy watching it. It felt kind of just off and disturbing to watch that imagery that she chose. And I work on music videos. I've produced and supported in producing amazing music videos with my teams. And it's just part of my team has worked with Doja Cat. They've worked with her, and it's just I don't know, I don't feel comfortable watching it, and I get the songs are catchy. She has a great voice. She's a great rapper. This has nothing to do with her as a talented artist. It just feels like she took the trolling to a different level. She first was like, "Oh, you're part of the Illuminati," and I was like, "Girl, are you really part of the Illuminati?" Which, by the way, is not the Illuminati. Get that out of your head. The Illuminati is not what y'all think it is. There's another group that is what the Illuminati, what y'all think the Illuminati is. There's another group that I will never name on here because I like my life. I like to live. But yeah, there's another group that's really what y'all think the Illuminati is. And is she part of that now? Is she really, has she, sold herself to that, or has she been doing it? I don't know. It's just it's so dark. The new imagery is so dark in this already dark time. I'm gonna listen to the new Demon song just to hear what it's like, and I'll watch the video. And I don't want to be hypocritical because I do like sometimes scary movies, and I like scary games. Sometimes I like to play zombie games, or I like to play Grand Theft Auto, which is violent, or I'm gonna play the new Chainsaw Massacre game. I'm gonna play that at some point. So I don't want to be hypocritical and be like, oh, she's spreading all this, da da da. But because I watch certain scary movies too and scary things, but she's going deeper into the demonic force of it, and Hollywood is an actual demonic place. It's an actual demonic industry, and the music industry is demonic. We've seen it over and over again. Michael Jackson warned us of it. Everybody, Beyonce's even warned us of it. Everybody's warning us of what's going on. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it at that. Doja Cat, I send you love through this all. I hope that the next chapter is going to be more light-filled, but we'll see. So we're going to go to the next topic now. Time for our next topic. We ran out of time for that one, so 10 minutes. We hit our 10-minute mark. So let's go ahead and get into our next topic. I'm going to go ahead and restart this timer. Before we go to our next topic, let's go and shout out our sponsor, our first sponsor. We have two sponsors today. This next topic is going to be, oh my God. Our next topic is going to be very controversial. I'm going to have to really watch my words as I say this because I feel some kind of way about this, and I've been bullied about this topic before. And I'm going to discuss it. Right now. Here we go. Drinking sea moss still. Drinking my sea moss. Whew. This next topic, I'm nervous to discuss. I'm actually really nervous because I've discussed it before, that I have to state it certain ways. Because, you'll see why. Whew. Okay, but first, let's talk about our sponsor. So today's sponsor is DigitalEstate.media. And that's right, that's DigitalEstate.media. And DigitalEstate.media is here to support you on your journey to creating your own website. They're Wix partners. So they work with Wix, which is an amazing platform to build a custom professional site that rivals the top people in the industry. So you want to check out DigitalEstate.media. They're on my website, rockmercury.com, under the Partners tab in my menu. So you can check them out there, or you can go directly to their website, digitalestate.media. Let them know Rock Mercury sent you. They will help you build the website out, product photos. If you need a photo shoot yourself, whether you're a small business or a huge conglomerate, you can still be supported by digitalestate.media. They would love to help you and be there for your support. So let me read a little bit. Thank you, TikToker. TikToker says, wow, you blow up so much. I remember when you was live with under 1,000. That's right, TikToker. Oh my gosh, I was live on TikTok with less than 1,000 people, which is not supposed to even happen. But there was like a glitch in the system, and I had a business account, and I was able to go live earlier than 1,000. So I'm so grateful for everybody who's been here for me through this journey. Now we're almost at 16,000 followers. We are nearing 16,000 followers on TikTok, and I'm just so honored and thankful for you guys and your support. It means the world to me, so thank you so much for that. And let's see, what time is it where you are? Right now it is 9:38 in the morning. Thank you, TikToker says, love the vids, keep up the good work. I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. Chase Dreams in the house. Hello, Chase Dreams. Good morning to you. Good morning. Yes, Chase, we got to play with you again. We're going to play some Fortnite later on today. Burnside's in the house. Hello, Burnside. Morning to you. We got to get your game in. Your game. Hope your game finally uploaded. Aaron, congratulations on winning a crown. That's so awesome. We're going to get into our next topic now. All right, so this next topic, I'm going to focus on this topic. I'll read your comments afterwards, but we're going to focus on this topic. It may be a little bit controversial. I know you guys may not agree with me. Just hear me out. You can still disagree with me at the end. It's fine. I'm okay with you disagreeing. Even my own family sometimes disagrees with me on this topic, or a lot of them do. But we're going to talk about it either way. So let me go ahead and, oh God, here we go. I'm going to start this topic. Here we go. And, okay. So our next topic is on Michelle Obama. Now, this was a Twitter trending topic now. I was wondering, like, why is Michelle Obama trending all of a sudden? But I knew why she was trending. I knew what was going on internally before I even clicked it. Recently, if you guys don't know, there was a whole bunch of handwritten letters, allegedly, from Barack Obama, former President Barack Obama, who I have nothing against Barack Obama or Michelle Obama. I don't think that, I think that they were like pawns in the industry. I thought they were just like political pawns, just talking heads. But besides that, I have nothing against them as people. I think they did a great job at presenting as a well-spoken, like, powerful leader of the free world. I feel like they did that, but did they do anything? That's debatable. That's very debatable. But there were some letters that were released from a former girlfriend of Barack Obama that was saying that was Barack Obama writing to her, expressing how he was fantasizing about having relationships with other men and doing things with other men, real, like, intimate relationships. And when I saw that, it didn't surprise me, because I have people personally that I know that are very high in the government, I'll say, very top clearance, been in the White House, worked with him, all those types of things. And they told me information that I was shook by, and I did not believe it. But I'm about to say, I did not believe this before. But now I do believe it. I honestly do. I don't care if you can disagree with me or not, but I do believe this. So basically, when those letters came out, it reminded me of another person who came out that was saying something similar about Barack Obama, saying that he was in a relationship with Barack Obama. He was at the same college, and they were dating. He had all kind of evidence too. For some reason, he's gone. I think he passed away. He's just gone. They got him off of everywhere. He just wanted to tell the truth. He was like, this is like a lie that's going on. And then it came out that there's this theory that Michelle Obama was born Michael, if you know what I mean. That she was born as Michael, whatever her original last name was. And when I heard that, I'm like, there's no way that this government's going to play directly in our face and have somebody who is not who they say they are. And I was just very, just like thrown off. Like, no, this can't be true. This can't be true. And then I heard it from a very reputable source that doesn't play games, that doesn't lie, who's actually worked in the White House. Because my ex was involved in the government as well. I was like, okay, I still didn't believe it. I'm like, there's no way. I saw Alex Jones' episode on the situation on Michelle Obama being born a different way than, she is now. Joined as Michael instead of Michelle. And then I remember seeing this video that I posted on my Twitter right now, so you can go to my Twitter feed of Pop Rock Mercury. I posted a video of Joan Rivers, and some of y'all remember what Joan Rivers said before she mysteriously passed away. Out of the blue, she just passed away. Like I think like 2 weeks after this, or what was it? It says what when did she pass? It was very recently. Remember when Joan Rivers died under mysterious circumstances? Remember when Joan Rivers died under mysterious circumstances right after publicly stating that Obama was G-A-Y, G-A-Y, whatever, and that Michelle Obama was a T community man, a man in the T community. I remember seeing this, and she didn't say it with any hatred or vitriol. None of it. She just said it as a fact. She's like, hey, we all know, whatever, we love it, we're fine, who cares? And honestly, who cares? It doesn't matter. Even if this is true, people are still going to love Michelle Obama, and I still would support her either way. If she is part of the T community, good for her, whatever. She looks great for the most part, she looks great. She speaks very well. She has a great spirit to her. So I'm going to still call her. I don't care either way, whatever happened. But, like, but to have this put in our face, to have this lie put in our face at the top, of the office, that this is a top office person, and to have us, like, basically not have our first lady, we've already had our first, let me not go there, you know what I mean, you know what I'm saying? So, that rumor has come back around, and all the information, and even Alex Jones was deplatformed for this at one point. Well, they say it was for the Sandy Hook situation, but he was deplatformed for part of this as well, for when he did a deep dive into the fact that you can't find a single pregnancy photo of Michelle Obama. You can see these two close family friends that always travel with them that look just like their daughters, Malaya and Sasha and Malaya. They look just like them. And so they're saying that these are the actual parents of those kids, and that they had them, and they're like, it's just a rough thing. Like, there's a lot of evidence behind it, and I got bullied for even discussing it. I had friends that I just discussed it, saying, hey, did you hear about this? My friends go behind my back and talk to other friends, talk about, oh wow, Rock Mercury feels this way. Rock Mercury feels like, can you believe Rock Mercury thinks Michelle Obama may be actually born, a male? Like, can you believe Rock Mercury feels like, they were just shady and just kind of ostracizing me for what I had found out, like, as if I chose this, as if I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna go attack Michelle Obama and say that she's a different gender than she's presenting as now. Like, why do I care? Why would I care about that? But when I see it, when I was told it, and when I was presented with the evidence, I cannot unsee it. There's certain her anatomy. It looks, when you look at Michelle Obama for real, when you really look and you take out all the, like, take off anything that's like shielding you, and just really look at Michelle Obama in different photos and different videos. It's like, I've had people from the trans community living with me. I've helped them. I've helped their businesses, their careers. I have nothing against that community in that kind of way. I do have something against it being pushed on kids. I have a huge thing against that. Huge thing against it. But, like, when it comes to the community, I've been around them. They've literally been in my house for years. Like, I don't understand. I never dated in that community, but I've been friends with these people, with that community. I've been around. I lived in LA and West Hollywood. It's just something I see, and I can see. I know the T. I can clock the T real quick. I can clock it. And I think at first I didn't want to believe it, because I'm like, there's no way they're going to do that right in front of our face. There's no way. That she has 2 kids. There's no way. But as I got deeper down the hole, I do believe that she was born as Michael. I believe that they must have started her off on some type of, the blockers, the hormone blockers or something. They must have done something like pretty early on, maybe in her teenage years, to, get her shit. I do believe that. Like, when I cannot unsee it, and I've seen nothing. I've seen not one thing, even in her own book, because I read her book. I read her book of my grandmother. My grandmother loves Michelle Obama. She has a whole bag that is just Michelle Obama's face all over it, and Barack too. And so I remember reading her book, and she mentioned this rumor, but she didn't deny the rumor. She just said, yeah, there's even people out there who think I'm a man. In her book, in the first part of the book, it's like literally in the intro, she mentions it, but she doesn't deny it. And I'm like, ooh, in the future, when everything is in the space where it's at, where it's like, oh, your woman is a woman. Like, whether you're a woman, if you're born a woman, or whether you transition a woman, whatever, like, your woman is a woman, they're going to just be like, it's going to be a nonchalant thing. It's like, oh, yes, yeah, I happen to be born this way, but I am this way now. Is this going to be a simple, like, it's not even going to be a revelation. Like, they have not even mentioned these letters at all. Like, these handwritten letters from Barack Obama, they haven't even mentioned them. The actual Obama family hasn't mentioned that. or like debunk them or anything. These are handwritten letters, so you know it's from him. So when I see this and I see it coming out and see the whole story coming out again, I just feel I feel vindicated in a way because I got bullied just for discussing this. I got bullied by my own people, my old so-called friends I thought I had, bullied me and tried to talk down on me for discussing this and try to make me feel like I'm crazy for it. And here it is again. It won't go away, and nobody's able to debunk it. And nobody has been able to debunk it, and we've been seeing it. Like, there's just so much shadiness in the political field. That's why I never want to be in the political field at all. I don't want to commit to a career of lying and deceiving the public. I have no interest, but I do believe that Michelle was born Michael. I do believe it, allegedly. After what I've seen and after the evidence, it's a deep dive. It'll make your head be like, how in the world did I not see it? For me, I could not believe I didn't see it earlier because I didn't want to see it at first. I don't know why I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to feel lied to. It doesn't matter that Michelle was born as Michael or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's just more like, why be lied to? Like, why do we have to get lied to? And a part of me knows, because if that was known ahead of time, then people wouldn't vote at that time. The climate when Barack Obama was first in office was not, it wasn't accepting towards that. And I think that's also why Michelle hasn't ran for president or office, because she knows that's going to come out. But now, if things shift, maybe she will run, and maybe she'll be the first person of the trans community in office and running the country. Who knows? So, all right, that's all I got to say for that topic. We're going to go into our next topic right after we talk about our sponsors. Let me drink my sea moss too, because oh my god, that was a tough one to navigate around. But we're done with that topic for now. Oh my gosh, but yeah. The lies and deception that goes on in the media. The media is so powerful, and just don't believe everything you see. Just don't believe everything you see. Even if I'm wrong, don't believe everything you see. There's so much more out there. So again, if you guys want to see any of these videos, I'm posting them on my Twitter, Pop Rock Mercury on Twitter. You can see all of the sources that I'm coming from, that I'm like discussing today on today's show. Just look for episode 3. It's gonna say Rock Mercury Show episode 3. All right. You said I got 219 battle stars. Oh wow, good job. That's great, Aaron. You should be using those battle stars for the battle pass. Go to get those done. Hold on one second. Let me check on the baby. I think we're maybe fine. Okay. So, okay, let's go into our next topic first. For the next sponsor is, we did additional states. So now we gotta go back to Slay Real Estate. Okay, so our sponsor, I'm so proud to shout out our sponsor, SlayRealEstate.world. SlayRealEstate.world is an amazing company that will support you in getting a real estate professional to help you on your journey through the real estate process, whether you're buying, renting, investing, no matter what it may be. Slay Real Estate would love to support you on your journey to make sure that you're not getting that you're represented through it, that you're represented through your project. So make sure that you shout out to you reach out to SlayRealEstate.world. SlayRealEstate.world, and they will support you and making sure that wherever you are in the country, it doesn't have to be Texas. I'm in Texas, but you can be California, you can be anywhere in the country, and then a lot of other countries as well. We have partnerships with at SlayRealEstate.world. So please check out SlayRealEstate.world. My website is rockmercury.com, and you can click on the Partners tab, and you can reach out that way, or go directly to the website SlayRealEstate.world. So thank you so much, you guys. Let's see what's going on right here. Thank you, Lynn Marie. Lynn Marie says, hi, Rock. Much love, King. Thank you so much, Lynn Marie. Aaron says, I got 219 battle stars. That's awesome. Chase said, it's about the children. About the children. Okay, that as well. Yes, Rock, you're spreading what I've been spreading. Anyone that's around me. Awareness. Yeah, just awareness for real. Ann says, you're right, Rock. People do believe. People see this, which is why she was so pushy before anybody near her level on the trans community. Oh, yep. And then says it's on accident. Oh my God, you're right. You're saying what I knew. Michelle Obama is actually Michael Obama. He introduced her with that. Yep, I do believe that. We definitely can with this update. Oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. So people see it, even in my comment section. People understand that this is true, and this is no hate towards Michelle or Michael Obama. Like this is, I'm just keeping it real from what I've seen, and if I'm wrong, then my apologies. But I definitely, from what I've researched, that's what I feel. So I mean, that's what I see as the truth. Okay, so let's end this off with a great topic that I'm going to that I'm excited to. We've for the last 2 episodes we talked about Nicki Minaj, so we're gonna go talk about her for the last topic again. Before we close off for today's episode, and I get back into my Fortnite bag, and I'm gonna get some breakfast too. I'm hungry. After the sea moss, I'm like, ooh, ready to eat some food. So let me drink this, and then I'm gonna be ready. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Okay. So don't forget to put a little bit of key lime in your sea moss. Just a touch of it, or not a touch, a squeeze of it. Put some key lime in there. Tastes wonderful, like a delicious lemonade without all this extra sugar. Don't add sugar to it, please. That cancels the effect or diverts the effects of the sea moss. All right. Let's see. Yes, Aaron, I see your comment. Okay. So let me put the timer on for this last topic before we get off. Okay, here we go. And our final topic of the Rock Mercury Show, episode 3, is about Queen Nicki Minaj. Now, Nicki Minaj has a brand new single out called Last Time I Saw You. She looks glorious and glamorous within the new album art for it. She looks so beautiful, so natural, so just like, oh, she looks the best that she's ever looked, in my opinion. I mean, she looks amazing all the time, but she just keeps getting better and better. Even Azalea Banks had to comment that too. So shout out to The Last Time I Saw You. The article that I want to discuss today is that it says Nicki Minaj lyrics in her new single, Last Time I Saw You, doesn't include any curse words. She intentionally made a song that didn't include any curse words. Now, when you hear the song at first, it sounds like a pop song. She does have some rap verses in it as well. I love that combination. Nobody mixes pop and rap anywhere near as eloquently as Nicki Minaj does. So the song is beautiful. I already posted my video. You can see it on my page. Please like it, comment it, share it. I appreciate that. Everybody, just go like all my videos, comment them. That really helps the algorithm. But yeah, shout out to Nicki Minaj for this new song, and shout out to her for making a song that has no curse words in it. Some of you guys may know I used to have like over 100 songs out. I took a lot of them down. A lot of my songs that were very explicit, a lot of cursing in it. I was going through dark spaces at that time. I took a lot of that music down so that I can focus on making more family-friendly music. Not saying it's going to be like cheesy, like, oh, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Like, nothing like that. Like, it's going to be still great music. I want it to be still chartable music that you can bop to even in the club, in the restaurant, wherever you're gonna be. I want you to still feel the vibe, and I want it to be excellent music. But I want to not rely on cursing or vulgarity. I don't want it to rely on cursing or vulgarity to get my message across or to push my music. And so to hear Nicki Minaj go and make a song that has no cursing. I mean, a lot of her songs do have cursing. And I like the song. Believe me, I know the words to so many Nicki Minaj songs, and I listen to them all the time. But it just really was inspiring to hear that she's doing that, because I was worried. I'm like, I'm a rapper. I consider myself a rap. That's my number one passion, is me making music and creating. Like, I love rapping. My mind thinks in rap lyrics. And so I was like, gosh, like I have to already can a whole album. I already had a whole album planned with 12 different songs on there and more, and extra bonus songs. But they were so explicit that I paused everything. And I may go back to those songs and see if I can rework the lyrics to take some of the explicitness out of it. I'm not sure if I'll be able to, but I may have to start fresh from some new songs. But hearing that her new single, that's the first single that we're hearing from the new Pink Friday 2 album, coming out on my birthday, coming out on November 17th on my birthday. Shout out to Nicki Minaj for coming out on my birthday. For her to put her first song out from the album and it be a a family friendly song, basically, like no cursing in it. Um, that's really inspiring to me. It's inspiring and it makes me feel like, okay, if the Queen could do it, then I can make an album that doesn't have any cursing. I'm not saying her whole album will. I'm sure she'll have cursing on throughout the album, but she'll make like the radio safe versions as well. But I just really thought it was this a really cool moment to see this article being promoted, and that she's able to make clean music that's still excellent. The song is beautiful. If you've heard the clip of it, you can hear it on my first video. I posted a video called called "Last Time I Saw You." Nicki Minaj, I tagged her in it and everything. So you please comment, please share that video, please tag Nicki Minaj in it. You know, I want her to see it too. So I just really am so happy about the Queen coming out with this new song. And I think a lot of other rappers should think about going that direction. You know, there's a lot of vulgarity. Oh my god, let me stop using that word. There's a lot of dirty music out there. Even I've been listening to this one song probably too much. It's by Sukihana and Sexy Red, and it's called Hood Rats, and it's like their most ratchet song. And at first when I heard it, I'm like, this is terrible, this is destroying our society and our community, but it's so catchy. You keep listening to it, it's like, oh my god, this song is so like, it's so ratchet, but it's like, throw that ass, you know you're up and down, that ain't gonna go, I'm talking on your baby daddy, get that. Like, it's just very like, oh my gosh, it's so ratchet. But I've heard it, I can't even count the times I listened to that song. But I think it's okay for new artists to say, you know, I don't have to go and basically do music that is adult content. Like, this music is, at this point, it's just so scandalous. Like, you feel like you're gonna get pregnant or gonna get some STD from even listening to the song itself. That's what it feels like. You're just like, oh my god, it's so dirty. But I mean, I started making music because I love listening to Cupcake the Rapper, who's one of my favorite artists out there, who's also a big fan of Nicki Minaj as well, and Zoya Banks too. I love Zoya Banks. But like, I started making music with those people in mind, and my music became very dirty. If you heard Cupcake the Rapper, she has, you know, her music is very raunchy, but she's excellent when it comes to her skill, her words, like her pen game is fire. Like, she's an excellent artist and an excellent rapper. And I think even somebody like her could create some music that is family friendly if she wanted to. But I do listen to Cupcake for the shock value. I look to see how dirty the song's gonna get. So I'm not gonna lie. But I just thought it was just very refreshing to hear that the new song. I'm not saying the whole album, because she can have the rest of the album can be like dirty as can be. But the new single from Nicki Minaj is a curse-free single for Last Time I Saw You. So please go and make your own videos with the song. Let's get it, you know, viral, trending. If you're a Barb, go and support this song. You know how we do as Barbs. You already know how we do. You already know I'm gonna be posting it everywhere. I'm about to take that video from TikTok and post it all over anywhere I can post it. So y'all definitely shout out to Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap. I also saw an interview, the side note, I saw an interview on Ice Spice, who's the princess of rap. I saw an interview with her on iHeartRadio. And it was a very likable interview. Like, I'm a big fan of Ice Spice, especially after, you know, Nicki Minaj has endorsed her. But just listening to her music more and just hearing that she's a real person and that she has real respect, and just like not about that drama. She's just about like progressing and doing amazing things in the industry while still staying humble and to her roots, her Bronx roots. I respect her. I respect Nick, and she has a lot of respect for Nicki. She said that when Nicki met her when she first met Nicki in the studio, that Nicki came right up to her after she talked to her team and everything. Nicki came to talk to the team, and she went right to Ice Spice, and Ice Spice had to like turn away and cry. She had to go walk away and cry because she was just so overwhelmed with how that the moment that she was having, that her idol or somebody she really looks up to and is inspired by is right in front of her talking. And I mean, I love Nicki. I want to do a song with her. I really would love, that's my dream. Oh my gosh, to do a collaboration with Nicki is like top tier, like top tier of my dreams in life. Probably my number one dream in life is to have a song with Nicki Minaj. And I want to do it with a music video too. I want like the whole run with Nicki. Like, oh my god, are you serious? Okay. But yeah, so I just really shout out to her. Shout out to Nicki for being the queen. For like all that Nicki hate train stuff that happened. Like I hope that train is all derailed and mangled up, and that train is just it's just gone, because we see the truth, like the truth and the realness of authentic music, real talent, a real pen, somebody able to write, really perform, and really do real numbers without payola. I love it. I respect her and I bow to her. And I'm so excited for this album, and I'm excited to hear the rest of the song. I honestly haven't heard the rest of it yet. I'm gonna listen to it when I get off. I've heard like the clips that came out of the song last time I saw you, but I'm gonna listen to it today on repeat. It came out yesterday, I believe, so I posted my video of it already, but I haven't listened to the whole song. I'm gonna be repeating it and letting the streams add up. I like to listen to her song in the right environment. I don't want to just put it on. I want to be like maybe outside in nature, or I want to be in a moment so I can just focus on the song and really hear it for the first time. Because whenever I hear a new Nicki song, I just want to remember that moment. So shout out to Nicki Minaj. We love you, the queen. Thank you for being the queen. Thank you for being consistent. She's been so consistent, and we're just honored to have Nicki Minaj. I can't imagine a world without her. So, all right, rock on, Mercuryans. That was the final topic of today. Thank you so much for joining the show today. Make sure you guys check out digitalistate.media and slaverealestate.world. All available on my website, rockmercury.com. You can check on the partners tab. They're the sponsors for this episode, and I really appreciate you guys for being here. I will be on Fortnite very soon. I'm gonna get some breakfast, and maybe I'll eat breakfast with you guys on live. We'll see what I feel like. I don't know what I'm gonna eat exactly, but I'm so thankful for you guys being here and your support. Rock on, Mercuryans, and I'll see you next time. Bye, you guys. Thank you, your boy G. I was talking about Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj. He said who? Ron says, what do you do for a living? Your dad. Treasure says, would you let me brush your beard or no? What the heck? My beard is already brushed. The F? Can I join when you get on, says Aaron. Sure, Aaron, absolutely. All right. Okay, rock on, Mercury. I'll see you later. Bye.